What's up, guys? DK back to Final Fantasy 13. Let's continue right where we left off last time. Last time we got our hands on the where's the fucking thing? Here we go. Last time we got our hands on the collector catalog, and I don't know why I'm not using it, but let's fix that right now. Which one? I don't think I'm gonna need this for a while. I'm kind of over leveled now. We got our hands on the collector catalog, and we also unlocked the R&D shop, which lets us upgrade our weapons. Now, before leaving, make sure you do this easy quest here. All you gotta do is accept this and go down there and fight a bunch of goblins, because this allows you to teleport. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go back on foot, and I don't think you wanna do that. Well, here we are, guys, back here at Grand Post. Let's head for our next XIII mission stone. And I guess while I'm already here, let me take care of these maggots so I can get this chest right here. Alright, we got that out of the way. Let's get our prize. Here we have Zephyr ring. I think that's is that thunder? I don't know. Not that I care, but I look at that stuff later. I just wanted to go ahead and get it while I was there. So now we're gonna head over here, and I'm blocked by two giant dive but I don't care about them, so let's just avoid them because they're slow. So yeah. Alright, guys, so here's our next mission. This is number 12, I think. You actually can't do this until you do mission number 5 and number 7, which is another reason why I wanted to do those first. Once I do this barrier will disappear, so let's just go ahead and start doing this now. Alright, these missions black roads, basically I do the mission, then the wall automatically disappears and stuff like that. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Will you please go kill this giant sea thing? Yes, of course. Anyway, guys, I seem to have powered up to a level to the point where these small turtles are not even a threat to me anymore. Well, here we are, guys. I guess after we accept that mission, Seeds start appearing out of nowhere. Whether or not these Seeds appear now, I don't know, but oh well. Anyway, there's an item over here. Well, there's two items over here. Yeah, I don't know if these Seeds appear now or if they only show up until you accept the quest to hunt for a Zodiac. Smooth high, it's just stuff for upgrading weapons. But I don't care about these small ones. I only care about the big one. Ice charm. That's a nice item to have. Looks like our target's over here. Here we go. Oh boy, that is a big one. Let's go. First things first, let's leap for him. How much HP does this guy have again? 700,000. That's a lot. Fortunately, he has a very, very low stagger and he's weak to everything. So this fight shouldn't take too long. Wrong one. This fight shouldn't take too long. It looks like he does hit pretty hard. But I have to beat him now to gain access to the chocobos. And because he's got such a low stagger, I guess I can focus on doing bravery first. So hopefully I'll kill him in one stagger. There we go. Ready, set, go! Get this going. Let's get that stagger up really, really, really high. This dude has a lot of HP. Boom! Splat. You know, when I first fought this thing in 13.2, it took me forever to beat him. I fought him in my original playthrough. You really weren't supposed to fight this guy until like after you beat the main game and stuff like that. But I fought him in my first playthrough, and it took me forever to beat him. But it was kind of epic. It was fun, especially fighting with the kick-ass music playing. That was pretty fun to do. Okay, he should be dying now. Not sure. Yeah, there it is, Smythe. Fang got that Smythe in, and he's dead. Like I said, I will say that that's a good grinding monster, except for the fact that the sea stone is way over here, and I gotta like, you know, now once I get access to chocobos, it might not be a bad grinding thing, but still, you gotta run way over here. That's a lot of ground to cover. Alright, so here we are. I believe this is the one we want right here. Let me show where I'm on the map. Not that it matters, because again, the map turns you do, but guess I can kind of give you a ballpark of the one I'm after. Is this the one we want? Are all these sea female? Because they look like they all have boobs. Oh well. Looks like they want to fight another souped up goblin thing here. Did I take the fucking... Okay. Goblin chieftain. Probably the best monster in 13 too, but... And would you know it, I got another long walk. I gotta go from here to all the way up here. That's just wrong, man. Look how far I gotta go, and I gotta go on foot. Like I told you, this is where pretty much all your time is gonna be spent right here doing these fucking Seath missions. In all honesty, guys, at this point, I've got more than enough power to burn through the next set of bosses until I get to Eden. So I really need to continue with the main game. But no, that's not how I roll. Let me just kill another one of these easy giant turtles. I mean, it's not easy, but you know, I can. It's easy. It's kind of easy for me now since I'm over leveled. And the thing is, guys, late on in the game, you're going to be forced to fight one of these, so knowing that I can actually take one down head on is a sigh of relief. Alright guys, here we are, Goblin Chieftain. I can't begin to tell you how broken this guy is in 13.2. It is a really, really, really good monster spirit in 13.2. Simply because it acts as a sentinel and a synergist at the same time, and that's really, really good. It's a really good sentinel. Actually, it's in all honesty, I want to say it's probably a average sentinel. But thing is, pretty much any sentinel in that game will get the job done. But Goblin Chieftain casts buffs. It casts bravery, protect, and stuff like that, and they last a very long time. Before they wear off, you'll most likely do it again because of fair link charge too and stuff like that. So Goblin Chieftain is a really, really, really good monster spirit in 13.2. And by the way, some people have asked me if I'm going to do an LP of 13.2. Haven't decided yet. What the damn controller? Come on now, don't start. Oh, my controller died. Okay, there we go. Haven't decided if I'm gonna LP 13.2. It's not as long as 13.1. It's actually quite short. But once you start taking all the side quests into effect, then it's probably longer because there's just so much stuff to do in 13.2. And I mean a lot. 13.2. The game itself is not bad. The gameplay, for the most part, is exactly like 13. It's just that your third character is a monster, but the combat system is way better. The game doesn't automatically end when Sarah or No dies. You can switch party members in the midst of battle and stuff like that. The problem with 13.2 is the story. The story is a mess, but then again, it's time traveling, and anytime you're time traveling, the story is going to be a mess. So yeah, and honestly, that's really the only issue I have with 13.2 is the story. For more reasons than one, and also those damn time clock puzzles. Those time clock puzzles suck. I mean, I really hate them. One of the worst side mini games in the series, in all honesty. All right, so this guy lived a lot longer than I thought he would, but it's okay. He's gonna be dying real soon now. But yeah, once you get this monster speed in 13-2, you'll probably never take him out. And I mean never. And that victory fanfare was actually timed perfectly on the video. But what that actually was, that was a new follower on my Twitch page. So I'm gonna just make sure I mute that so that does happen again. But that was basically I had a new follower on my Twitch. If you happen to be watching this video, thank you for following me. Alright, so we got that out of the way. And since I'm already here, I'm like 2 feet in front of it. Well, not 2 feet, but since I'm already here, I guess I would go ahead and get this easy 6,000 CP while I'm here before I go back. You know, I like how they place this like literally right in front of the exit. It's like the game is telling you that, hey, if you're under level, make sure you stay here for a while and level up. And here's the easy way to do it. So yeah, they basically handed this to you. You see, it's right here, right by the exit. And unfortunately, I didn't launch that behemoth in time. There he goes. Okay, there. I forgot that I'm also set up to fight the small turtles. I switched to the wrong one. Now they got that out of the way, let's head to mission 14. Fortunately, mission 14 is not too far from where mission 13 was. It's just a little short trip to this pond right here. Here it is right here. Talk to this thing. Alright, mission 14. Blah, 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 blah. Will you please go kill this giant man-fish walking thing? Or whatever. Okay. Alright, so that's where the sea stone is. Let me just show you again. That's where the sea stone is. The actual hunt is way over here. So, yeah, I've got quite a lot of ground to cover. Let's go. But trust me, it's definitely worth it. Yes, I'm still using vanilla. It's pretty much going to be this way for the remainder of the LP. Get used to it. You know, guys, I never actually thought I would LP this game again. The first time I LP'd this was when it first came out. So that was basically a blind LP. But back then, I didn't have all this high quality stuff. Okay, so at this point, now this bear is going. Back then, I didn't have all this high quality stuff, and also I didn't I didn't like fully LP it like I do most of my Final Fantasy LPs. But a lot of people have actually been asking me to LP this game for some time now, so here we are. We're doing it. Alright, so I guess I'll just follow the corridor until I get to the cutscene that I'm going to be forced skipping. I guess I'll meet you there. No point in showing this hallway. Seriously. Oh, here we go. But you know, guys, I really wish that by now this game was ported to the PS4. That way I can at least play this game without having to sit through this loud jet engine every episode. Yeah, I told you, unfortunately, my PS3 is actually really old. Every time, well, not every time. It usually depends on the game I'm playing. Unfortunately, whoa, what the hell? I'm about to die. Unfortunately, most of the games I play do use up a lot of RAM space, unfortunately. So, and the more RAM space I use, the faster my PS3 overheats. I got a pretty good healing ability here, but shoot, I forgot how strong these guys really are. Well, it's not that they're strong, it's the fact that there's just so freaking many of them. So I need to reduce their numbers. This one has a lot of stagger. I can probably kill him quickly. No, that's one of the things. Let me go after these guys first. After these little things here. Yeah, they just really small enemies, but they're causing me like unnecessary damage and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, really sorry about that noise in the background. There's just really nothing I can do about that. I mean, I could use my other headset and play like from the other side of the screen, the other side of the room, so you won't hear it. But no thanks. All right, so now we can ride chocobos. Things are definitely gonna change here. Now, this works a little differently than it does in traditional Final Fantasy games. For starters, my Gusher Greens are unlimited, apparently. I don't have to buy like 9 out of them. So that's the first difference. And the second difference is, in most Final Fantasy games, while you're on Chocobos, you are completely immune to monster encounters. That's not exactly how it works in this game. If you bump into a monster, you will like lose one of your feathers, and after you lose all your feathers, the chocobo automatically kicks you off and stuff like that. That's not too bad because the chocobos are fast, so you should be able to avoid them. However, if you bump into one of those giant turtles while you're on the chocobo, you lose all your feathers instantly, which makes sense, but well. But in any case, now that we got chocobos, things are gonna get just a little more interesting around here. Actually, a lot more interesting. Now I can reach places that I have no business going to at this point in the game. But we'll save Nurture 2 for another day. We ain't quite ready for that bastard yet. And I like how the Chocobo theme is practically the only theme that somewhat stays. See, Final Fantasy XIII has a completely different soundtrack. The only soundtrack that stuck to its roots is the Chocobo theme. Anyway, guys, now that I got the Chocobo, we've got some things to collect. And for starters, we're gonna get this. All right, now. Let's see here. So what this thing is right here, guys, is occasionally you'll see this mark on top of the chocobo's head. The faster it bounces, the closer you are to the chest, naturally. You just got to keep running around until it starts shaking a little faster. Sometimes it might be up a little higher. I don't know. Let's see. I cannot reach areas that I couldn't reach before, like top of mountains and stuff like that, but I'm mostly going to use this to get more money and more equipment and stuff like that. Let me see. Not this way. This way. Shaking a little faster. Shaking a little faster. It's usually on these little dry patches like this. Here we go. Wait. Here we go. Right here. So once you find this, just dig it up with the X button. Oh! And here we have a gold nugget. This gold nugget is actually fixed. Let me see. Every 5 digs, you'll find a fixed item, but this is like the only one I really care about right now. The other items are good, but I really wanted to get this gold nugget. I'm gonna use that to buy another one of those weapon upgrade things. You actually have like, what is it, a 6 or 7% chance to dig up a gold nugget with every dig outside the fixed ones. Now, like I said, guys, you're definitely gonna find yourself getting lost. The best advice I can give you is to, well, for starters, naturally you want to get your hands on a map of some sort. Let me see. I tried to position the map into how it is on whatever map you're using. I think, let me see, I think this is it right here. Yeah, I think I want to say like this. If you look at the no, that's not it. Maybe like this. I want to say like this. If you position your map like this, basically just have the cocoon ball here. Kind of have it like this, and this is the way that the map looks in the book. So if you look at the map this way, you'll be okay. But like I said, the problem is the damn thing turns as you do, and that's really gonna it's really going to frustrate the fuck out of you. Anyway, guys, my target right now is this little area right here. Right here. This is where I want to go. So I'll meet you there. Alright, guys, here we are, and I like how they conveniently placed the chocobo here. Let's just jump on this and get this item right here. Nugget of Scarletite, just like that. Was it worth it? Was that Chocobo side quest worth getting that Scarletite? Indeed it was. For the most part, you shouldn't have to worry about encountering monsters with the Chocobo because, as you see, the Chocobo is actually very, very fast, so you should be able to avoid most monsters. Just make sure that you don't accidentally bump into one of those giant turtles, otherwise you lose the Chocobo automatically. And it's really embarrassing. Here we go. This is what we want. Here we go, right here. Another gold nugget, just like that. Yeah, so doing all this stuff right now gives me access to things that I wouldn't normally be able to get until I'm strong enough to beat powerful monsters and stuff. But it's a good start on my early grinding. There's an item around here. You might get lucky and get another gold nugget if you dig it up. Anytime I see one of these, I always take a shot at it. I'm getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. Okay, I lost one. Here we go. I do hate how, unfortunately, you pretty much can't do anything while you're on the Chocobo. This includes shopping and upgrading, so you're going to be dismounting very, very often, which is kind of disturbing, but oh well. Alright, Fang, it's your turn. Let's just take this baby right here and use that Scarletite we just picked up. And voila. Calamity Spear. And obviously what happens now is I'm going to buy one right now. Actually, you know what? Screw it, because I'm going to go ahead and buy two, because this is definitely where all your money is going to go. This is where your fucking money is going to go right here. So let me just go ahead and take care of it right now so I ain't got to worry about it. And I did just, yeah, always, before you upgrade your weapons and dismantle and stuff, always save your game in case you mess up. But that's pretty much elementary. I'm pretty sure I don't have to spell that out for you. Alright, so let's just upgrade that baby. Which one do I want to upgrade? Do I want to upgrade the My Bread one or the... Well, I need Fang to do a lot of damage, so let's just get this one first. Okay, claws. Let's try to get this to okay, I might have to buy some stuff. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, this wing. This should help right here. That's pretty good. There we go. All right. More tails. Yeah, all these little things I've been picking up while fighting small monsters actually comes in handy for this stuff. Alright, now they got that, let's just go ahead and see what this does to it. 96,000? Okay, so that'll jump it quite a lot low. Let's just go ahead and use both of them on this. This thing's maximum level is at level 41, so I should only need like maybe one more of those things to mess it out. So let me see. Let's use some more stuff. Actually, I probably should have went ahead and bought all three of them at once, but I don't feel like reloading the game. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. So, all right, so let's go ahead and buy a third one. I mean, some of you are probably saying I'm wasting my money, but I'm not, because this is where your money is gonna go. Upgraded weapons. This is where you're gonna spend about 90% of your money. All right, Calamity Spear. That's a compactor, and there we go. So this thing is maxed out. So now, once I get my hands on the whatchamacallit, the Transpodillion, or however the fuck you pronounce it, once I get that, I can make her ultimate weapon. Okay, let's go back to Vanille now. I will deal with lightning. Let it, guys. Creature Conference. Let's get the what's the best one again? It was the tail thing. I think about 30 of these should do. And I forgot what the best ones were, but that should do it right there. For now, anyway. I hate how I gotta leave and re-enter every time I want to do that, but I will upgrade weapons. My bird one. Oh, it's already got ×2. So I guess I'll save that for a lightning's thing then. Come on now, where we at now? Come on, where are we? There we go, ×3. So next time I can afford another one of those things, I'm gonna use it on Vanille's weapon and get her and get this thing maxed out, so I can upgrade it later on.
Don't go getting any ideas about taking that one off.
You heard what she said. Don't go getting ideas about. As I was saying, you heard what she said. Don't go getting ideas about taking that one on. And the funny thing I found about this is I like how she's just not saying that after I passed like 10 of them. I guess she's just not saying it now because this is like the first one that's like fixed in a location. But and honestly, I think this is one of the medium ones, not the really big ones. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, you see this? This is one of the medium ones. The way you can tell is by looking at his horns. You see his horns? His horns are like broken, so this one right here isn't as strong as the ones down there. However, it's still far too strong for me to handle right now. But when you're farming for the rare items, you want to take on this one first, because this one's a lot easier to beat. Wowzers! What we got here? T-Trick Crown. I believe you get this one after 5 digs. I also think it sells for quite a lot of gil too. So yeah. Alright, so what do we do now, guys? Well, for starters, I'm going to make a separate save file just in case I regret this decision later. My main goal now is to get Lightning's Axis Blade 2 because unfortunately the only way, let me see. The thing is, guys, in order to upgrade Lightning's Axis Blade to Axis Blade 2, the only way to do that is to buy an Adamatite. To my knowledge, the only way to get this item is by buying it, but look how much that shit costs. 200,020 yen. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. Man, that PS3 is so loud. So if this is your first time playing the game and you're trying to get like all the trophies and stuff like that, I recommend you see everything I'm doing. I really don't have to do it. It's just that I know I don't need these things, so I'm gonna start selling everything that I don't need so I can get 200,000 yen. For starters, I'm gonna sell all these weapons I don't need. Let's see here. Stagger Light, we're gonna keep that. Critical Shield. If the weapon has like a special ability, I'll keep it. But actually, I better keep all my weapons because weapons do cost quite a lot of money. But we don't need this, of course. Don't need that. Sell it, please. Don't need that. Person. What am I gonna do with this? I don't need that shit. I'm gonna keep that for Sentinel for later. Alright, let's see. Accessories. Alright, now this is where things are gonna get ugly. Let's see, I don't need this. Actually, Iron Bagel, Silver Bagel. I better keep HP stuff. Who knows, those 2 hit points might save me one day. Alright, so we're gonna sell, for stars, we're gonna sell both of these. These are raw armaments. Now, as good as this item is, I don't need it because I've got this. I've got 4 of these, which is magic. Over leveled. That's another reason. And in the event I do need this, I can actually simply just buy this later. Yeah, by the time I need this, farming money won't be a problem, and then I can just buy it back. So yeah, so let's just sell this, sell them both. Okay, so we're at 96,000. Ember Ring. I don't think there's an enemy that's gonna spam fire. If it is, I can use bonfire. But Sentinel will get the job done. So, but it's only 1,000 yen, so I'm gonna wrong game, 1,000 gil. So with this lightning, I'm gonna keep that. Gonna keep that for water. Glass orb. Let's see. Critical protect, critical protect. Don't need this. It's not that good. So that, okay, so we have 100,000. I need 100,000 more. White cape, no. No, I'm gonna need that later on in the game, trust me. Auto sell, that's pretty good. We'll keep that. Critical veil. All these critical items I usually sell, but veil is really not that good. If I need it, I'll buy it later. Alright, so we're gonna keep this, of course. Now, here's where you guys are gonna start kicking my butt. So I'm gonna sell both of these right here. These are crown things. The reason why I'm selling this is because just like everything else, if I when did I get this? I got auto faith and auto bravery, cool beans. If I need this, I can either just simply buy it later on. I think I can buy it, or that seed I just fought happens to have it as a common drop, and I can get something even better as a rare drop. So I don't need this. I mean, it's a really good ability, but I don't need this right now. What I need right now is Access Blade 2. Now we're not selling this because that's how I'm gonna get loot later on. And then there's this, the N-type ring. That's also a somewhat really good accessory. However, I don't need it, so I'm going to sell it. If let's see, sell that Fang. I just want you attacking. Let me see here. Attack, getting up there, baby. Auto bravery, yeah, nice. Auto bravery, so she can just wreck things at the start of the fight. With a bagel HP. Just make sure anybody using anything I don't need, so. Alright, so accessories. And be gone. We got this from Bartenelos. It's a really good item, guys, but I don't need it. I can if I need it, I'll get it later. So we're gonna sell that. Be gone. So I just need about what, 25,000 more. All right, ice charm. No, I gotta keep stuff like that. Keep these because these can make elixirs. Elixirs are kind of rare, unfortunately. So now I'm just gonna sell all this little small stuff I don't need. Critical faith. I've got auto faith, so I don't need that. Sell that. As I was saying, guys, this is probably this game's biggest, and I mean biggest flaw, is that after you've used up your free guild items, after that acquiring guild becomes extremely difficult because for the most part you won't be able to get guild until way later in the game, until you get to either Eden or you're strong enough to kill these guys right here, these giant turtles, and then you might get the item that says for 150,000 yen of guild. Wrong game. You might get it and you might not, but you gotta fight them over and over again until they drop it. So that gets quite frustrating because, like I said, the game says it's 25%, but I think it's lying because one time I killed like 10 of them, I didn't get a single one, and that's with the collector's catalog. So after you've used up your free gold nuggets and sold all your best stuff, after that, getting a guild becomes extremely difficult. So that's why I'm using it on the stuff I know for a fact that I'm going to use for the whole game. I'm focusing mainly on the weapons for my main party. My goal now is to get Access Blade 2 so I can have it for the main story. Anyway, guys, after hours of grinding and doing missions, I finally collected just enough money. Components. I finally collected just enough money to buy a adamatite. And I mean just enough. And there we go. Finally got adamatite. And now I am completely broke. So at this point, it's just a matter of time until I collect enough loot to make the Access Blade 2. Let me see what I can do so far. I forgot what level this thing messes out at. Let's see. If I use that, I'll lose my bonus. So I need to wait until I can really upgrade it. I just want to know who the hell came up with this system, because getting money in Final Fantasy 13 is just simply ridiculous. There's practically only one way to get money in this game, and it requires you to kill a really powerful monster, which you can't do until you're like uber strong. So yeah, I really want to know just what were they thinking with this. I mean, like saying even if fighting monsters gave you a small amount of gil after every battle, it still would have been something. But no, you you have to kill a really powerful monster, and then you might get something that you can sell. I mean, seriously, what were they thinking? And even then, later on in the game, if you get one item, that's only like maybe one level in which you can rank up your weapons and stuff like that. It's just really really stupid, man. So yeah, I definitely understand why a lot of people complain about this game, because grinding in this game is extremely tedious, since most of your time grinding is going to be spent just trying to get enough money to upgrade your accessories. Okay, see, I got to upgrade 3 weapons for 3 characters. I got to upgrade who knows how many accessories. So yeah, grinding this game it just takes forever. It really does. Okay, guys, I lucked out. One of those turtles just dropped a scarlet type. Now, this is going to be really easy to get later on, but getting one now, hey, I'm all for it. Okay. Now, here's something that's really screwed up about these really good items. Items like Dark Matter, Adamatite, Transbenhedron, I know I said that wrong, who gives a fuck. As well as, let me see, what's the other one? The Mother Lode. As well as Scarletite and Mineral Stone. These things, okay, take Scarletite for example. Look at this thing. This thing costs you 100,000 yen. Wrong game, not this is a Persona. This thing costs you 100,000 gil to buy, which is actually quite easy later on in the game, and you can actually. You know what? Now that I think about it, that's why they did it. Yeah, I was wondering why they did this, because they really wanted to be a dick and they want you to grind like crazy. See, this item here and some of this other stuff. Let's see, Colbert. This thing is it takes 17,000 yen to buy. If I wanted to sell one, see, that's not half. See, usually when you're selling something, take this for example, Mithril Bagel. Let's say I wanted to buy a Mithril Bagel, right? If I try to sell a Mithril Bagel, see, that's half. That's half the amount. However, if you try to sell, if you try to sell the really expensive stuff like this, you're only getting like what 5 or 10% how much it costs to buy it. So yeah, they said, look, we're not gonna allow you to farm this and then sell one for 1,000,000 yen. Yeah, wrong game, 1,000,000 gil. We're not gonna allow you to get a. We're not gonna allow you to get lucky and get a Scarletite and then you sell it for 50,000 gil. We're not gonna do that. And I truly think that was just a dick move. So, like I said, whoever created this money system, don't make any more video games. Okay? This is probably, let me see. When it comes to the money system in video games, Kingdom Hearts is still #1 as my most hated system, because it takes forever to get money in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But this game is right behind it, because they really wanted you to spend hours, days, and weeks grinding just so you can power up your characters. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous, man. Anyway, guys, after hours and hours and hours of grinding, I think I'm ready to make the Axis Blade 2. Let me see. So this right here, the particle accelerator. You want to buy this when you need like 1 or 2 levels left. Save this for like way later. Save this for like when you want to jump like 10 levels and stuff like that. So let me see. I think that 1 partial accelerator should be all I need. If so, I'm gonna save the rest of my money for later, so that I'm not completely broke. That's just blade. Let me see. ×3. Let's see. That might do it. It might not. Let me see. 20, so I need one more level. I need 2,000 more points, so talk about tail. Throw this in. And let's throw in some oil. No, not all of it. I got 6, so I only need about 2,400. 2 of these. And a couple of digital circuits should work. 400. There we go. Alright. Axis Blade maxed out. Now we're going to upgrade it to the Axis Blade 2. Voila. Finally. So, after hours of grinding, I finally have Axis Blade Charge 2, the Mabel ones, and the Calamity Spear. Finally, I can continue with the main game. There's actually, I can actually do more Seath missions and stuff like that. But, in all honesty, I'm gonna have like an episode completely dedicated to that. So we're finally gonna continue with the main game, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. DK out.